I'll explain the 4 components that go into a successful property development: purchasing the investment site, financing, construction, and finally selling. Let's dive into it. Part 1 is purchasing the investment site. This is the most critical of the 4 steps because this largely determines whether your project is going to be profitable or not. The aim is to make your profit when you buy the property, not when you sell. Because your aim generally as a developer is to get in and get out quickly. And buying under market value is a critical component of that. Now, as a rule of thumb, you want to buy at least 10% under market value, as this is what you need to simply break even. Because you have a 5% transaction cost when you're buying, things like stamp duty, conveyancing, etc. And 5% transaction cost when you're selling, for hiring furniture, agents' commissions, etc. Part 2 is financing. Now, most people think this is the entire process. However, this is only one step. Many developers will borrow from the bank to purchase the site, however, use their own money in order to finance the construction, as this is less of a headache. Now, if you're just starting out, I'd recommend starting with a few renos or starting with a small unit in the backyard of an existing detached dwelling. If you have a bit more experience as a developer, then you would have already heard about profit share agreements, where investors provide the cash to do the development while you manage it from start to finish, and you are rewarded with, let's say, 50% of the profit. Part 3 is construction. Now, a more seasoned developer will have a very thorough understanding of construction itself. For example, they'll know what a good frame looks like, what a good slab looks like, etc. And they will have good contacts to appoint a quality builder. However, if you're just starting out, you need to increase your knowledge of construction ASAP. And you also need to get smarter with the questions that you ask. Asking your builder how much the project will be, yeah, that's a good question. It's quite important. However, there's equally important questions to ask as well to determine the reliability of the builder and the quality. For example, in the past 3 years, how many projects have you started and finished? What's your staff turnover like? And my appointed building supervisor, how many projects is he supervising other than this one? Part 4 is selling. Now, this is a step that you don't want to skimp out on. You want to hire an agent and you want to hire furniture and dress up the place. If you try to skimp out on this step, you could lose tens of thousands of dollars on your market value. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you liked the video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos, please subscribe. Thank you.